YouTube, how y'all doing? How y'all doing today? I'm gonna move this over here on this side of the room. I know y'all probably like, what the world is Vivian doing? Y'all, I am building stuff. I'm building stuff today, y'all. That's what I'm doing. So, come on in the room. Come on in the room. We got time. We got time. We got time. Hey, how you doing? It's me, Viv. It's me, Viv. I really am building happiness today, y'all. You trying to get past? Go past. Ain't nobody gonna see your face. They see your dump though. That's the best part. I ain't messing with you shaking your booty. Alright, y'all. I need to bring one of the chairs out the dining room in here. Who we got in the room today? Who I got in the room today? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so y'all, today I'm building I'm putting a table together and some chairs. But I'm also going to be talking about happiness too. About making yourself happy, being happy, living your life happy, living your best life. And I want to, I want y'all to participate with me. I want you to participate with me. So today, I don't do the 30-second thing. Yes, yes. So, today I'm building, like I said, I'm building a table. But I also want to talk about being happy and ways you can make yourself happy. And be happy in your own self. I know y'all can't see my face. He's on my face right here. Boom. Bow. Somebody give me the roll of paper towels. The roll of paper towels? I know I need one because I'm hot. Sweating like I just escaped. Huh? What you gonna do? Well, thank you, sis. Thank you. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I be turning the wrong stuff. Since I'm standing up doing this, let me lift the camera up a little bit higher so you can see my lovely face. There it is. So today, I'm going to be talking about building stuff. And I'm going to be talking about happiness. I'm going to tell you what the issue is. A lot of people are running around here depending on other people to make them happy. But we can't depend on other people to make us happy. We're going with the paper towel. Oh, thank you. That's enough for me. I don't need that much. I'm only sweating a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of people running around here trying to think people are supposed to make them happy, but they're not. Folks ain't gonna make you happy. Somebody calling you too. We gotta make ourselves happy. Happiness is a choice. No matter what anybody tells you, happiness is a choice. And I'm gonna tell y'all some of the things that make me happy. Hey, Reasoning, how you doing, boo-boo? I love you. I love you, sis. You my sister, sister. You've been on my mind. So, I'm building this, I'm putting a table together, y'all, while I talk to y'all. So, my thing is, what I'm talking about today is happiness. And it's a lot of people, they think that other people in life is there to make them happy. But I promise y'all, it's up to you to make yourself happy, y'all. And happiness is a choice no matter what nobody tells you. Okay, so I don't know if I told y'all, y'all know I ain't supposed to have knives and stuff, right? That's a box cup. But, alright, so, I told everybody, I am bipolar depressed. And by me being bipolar, oh yeah, I'm out at the farm today. I'm not at my house. I'm at the farm doing some work at the farm. We get ready for a party on Saturday. We're gonna party out here like it's 1999. Get my groove on. But so what I was saying is I am bipolar depressive. With me being bipolar depressive, for a long time I couldn't figure out why I wasn't happy. Then I started going to therapy, to try and help deal with some of the depression and the post-traumatic stress from being in the military. And I became bipolar depressive because of the military and the stress. Hey, Triple L, how you doing, sugar? So what I found out by going to therapy, you guys, is that a lot of people walk around and they depend on other people to think. They walk around, they think other people are supposed to make them happy, but other people can't make you happy. You have to make your own self happy. As a matter of fact, you guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something my ex-husband used to tell me all the time. My first ex-husband used to tell me all the time, you are not happy unless you're unhappy.
They've been sitting and trapped and not, bring to a bad.
He gonna come.
Huh?
He
No, I think she's been sitting, so she's been sitting.
Well, let's just do what we can do.
That's what I told him.
Let's just do what we're gonna do. I'm telling you, we're on the sunny side of the street.
That's right. And then
The sunny side of the street. Y'all see that? The guy's supposed to be here doing some work. He ran into a bad accident. There's nothing we can do about that. All we can do is do the stuff that we can do and get the stuff ready that we can get ready. So, like I was saying, with me being bipolar depressive, I didn't realize why I was sad all the time. And it was so bad that my first ex-husband used to tell me, you're not happy unless you're unhappy. Ain't that a sad statement to tell somebody that they not happy unless they unhappy? Y'all, so after I started going to see somebody, I had to make a choice in my mind. I was looking for outside validation to make me happy. I was looking for other people to make me happy. I was looking for other things to make me happy. And what I figured out is, let me turn this light on because I can't see hard. Bam, there you go. Had to turn some lights on. But what I found out was, y'all, that nobody else could make me happy. I had to figure out ways to make my own self happy. I have to validate myself. I have to make sure that I'm good within myself. And there's a lot of people that's walking around here, they not good within themselves. They don't see the happiness in the small stuff, in the small things that's going on. Y'all, I'm sweating. Because it's just hot in here. She just turned the air on. But I had to validate myself. I had to learn that I had to look within me to figure out happiness. And once I started looking within me to find out what happiness is, y'all, that's when I started my gratitude of giving and being grateful. And I started listening at the prayer that my dad uses all the time. My dad says all the time, Lord, make me a blessing so I can be a blessing to others. And once I learned that, y'all, and I figured that out, guess what? My life got so much better. It really did. It really did. And I'm telling y'all, your day will get better and your life will get better once you decide and determine that it's up to you to make you happy. Because y'all know, y'all, like, she turned that thing all around trying to get a good spot in here. And that's the issue with a lot of people. They not happy because they can't figure out what makes them happy and how they gonna be happy. They walking around waiting on people to make them happy. Y'all, guess what? It's me. It's up to me to make me happy. And it's up to you to make you happy. It's nobody's responsibility to make you happy. For instance, I like causing chaos. Sorry. I like causing chaos sometimes, and it makes me happy. Like this. Opening up this stuff and fixing this table, it's going to make me happy. I'm going to be happy when I get finished building this table. I took an online test yesterday. I made a real good grade. It made me happy. I found the happiness in the little things. I'm going to tell y'all, y'all know what made me the happiest? What makes me the happiest? Spending time with my daddy. Somebody said something about grateful and gratitude and things of that nature. And I thought about it. Hey, Arlia, how are you? I thought about it, about being grateful and gratitude. And my thing was, I was so grateful. I'm grateful that my parents are still here. And by that I mean, when I was younger and I was a kid, one of the things I used to do, my dad used to take me out on Saturday nights. I guess I was about 12, between 8 and 12, 13, 14, 15. When my dad was in town and he wasn't working out of town, in the summertime, because I'm from DC, he would get me and he would say, come on. And I'd be like, where we going, Daddy? He'd say, just come on, get in the car. And me and my daddy would get in the truck or get in his car and we would drive down to this little store that sold ice cream cones. Y'all, it'd be about 8 o'clock at night, right before the park closed, the city parks closed. And he would go and he would take me, we would get an ice cream cone or an ice cream cup, and we would go down to the river and we'd sit there. And my dad would find out everything that was going on with me. He would ask me, how you been doing? How you doing in school? You got anything you need to talk to me about? And he allowed me to he afforded me that time, y'all. And there have been so many times my dad and I have gotten in the car by ourselves and we've driven back and forth from Washington, D.C. to South Carolina and from South Carolina back to D.C. and it's just the two of us. And we would sing. I put the music on. My dad loves gospel music. He's a minister. We would sing. We would just talk about things going on in life, or we would just be quiet. Just us riding together and just being in silence. Just us reading each other's thoughts. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, my daddy, I love my daddy to life and that. And some of y'all in here have seen my daddy on the channel. Cause my daddy has come in and he's offered prayer. He's offered up prayer. Some of you guys have seen my daddy at the church. My daddy's the older guy. And y'all seen him at the church and he's prayed and things of that nature. My daddy's always on my channel rendering prayer. And you guys always hear me say, one of the things that I like about my dad has always said, Lord, make me a blessing so I can be a blessing to others. And that's my thing, y'all. Hey, Gold Professor, how are you? How are you, dear? You see me, I'm here sweating. I'm actually here building. I'm building a table, putting a table and some chairs together. But that's the thing, y'all. I'm grateful that my dad was in my life and my dad is still in my life. And we're able to talk about things. We're able to get together. I'm able to communicate with him. I'm able, he shows me love just by listening at me. And you guys, I don't know if anybody ever heard me say this. I believe in submission. I believe in the principles of the Bible. I believe that a man is a woman's covering. And by that, I've been married twice. When I was married, my husband was my covering. My husband was the person that I would go to and get wise counsel from, or supposed to get wise counsel from my husband. But I'm no longer married at this time. So when I got a divorce, although my dad lives in one house, hey, my body and soul, how are you? And although my father lives in one house and I live in another house, my dad is still my covering. By that I mean, if there's something that I need to know, something that needs to go on, I go to my father because my father is wise counsel. He gives wise counsel. My dad is slow to speak. My dad is a wise man. He's slow to speak, and he's quick to listen. My dad always tells me, one of the things my dad always says is, the Lord gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth because you're supposed to listen twice as much as you speak. So he said, that's one of his things. You need to be listening instead of just rattling off at the mouth. And okay, so my thing is, I don't agree with everything Daddy say, because some of the stuff Daddy say, I get a little bit upset with it. But we all as children have gotten upset at things our parents say. But I know my daddy is a very wise man, and I know that that's what he does. He gives wise counsel. So with him giving wise counsel, they can see you. Y'all, that's my friend Miss Tooley. We down here at the farm. We having fun. We putting stuff together and fixing stuff. Like I said, get stuff ready for Saturday. We're doing a big party down here. We're gonna party like it's 1999. Hey, I'm listening. How are you, my darling? And so, in reference to that, my thing is, we all need to learn as a people that it's up to us to make us happy. It really is. It's up to us to make us happy. I'm gonna tell y'all some of my happiness today. Today, my happiness started out at 05:30 this morning, Pacific time, listening to Gold Professor Brenda Prayer. Where he rendered the word into the universe for us. I enjoy that. I enjoy the word of prayer, and I had a good time listening to him this morning. That was my good thing. But guess what, y'all? He talked about happiness. And I'm just doing a little bit building on his. What's your idea of happiness? Toolie Bo. Y'all, she gave me that. What you do with my knife? She took my knife. Anyway, so that's my thing though. I like putting the things together. My mother and my sisters and my brother-in-law and all of them, they know I like putting things together. Now, they don't like me to use tools that much because I'm kind of clumsy. And I will hurt myself. I've been known to hurt myself, so they kind of like be trying to protect me. I don't know how I made it in the Army. Well, it was kind of weird in the Army because a desk did fall on me. I was walking on the back of a truck on a 5-ton, and my supervisor pulled the truck out. And the chair desk fell on me. They thought I had broke my pelvis. That's how hard the chair stuff fell on me. But I'm good though. I'm good. I'm walking. I'm still getting up and down, so I'm good. But what I'm saying is, it's up to us to choose to be happy and do what we have to do to make us happy. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all, like I said before, the saddest thing ever was when my first ex-husband used to tell me, you ain't happy unless you sad. Y'all, ain't that a terrible thing to tell somebody? Ain't that a terrible thing to feel? That's a terrible state of being. Not to be happy unless you're sad. That's terrible. But I had to learn that I had to make me happy. 2, what you do with the knife? The box cutter. But y'all, I had to find out that I had to make me happy. That's right. What you cut?
Well, I'm trying to use it as a screwdriver, but it don't work.
You know this ain't gonna work as no screwdriver. It's not. But so but that's what we gotta do. We gotta decide what makes us happy and things that make you happy. Now, I choose to be happy on a daily basis. Y'all scrub. Y'all just making the faces to make y'all think that I'm doing some real work. I ain't doing no real work. But one of the things that I learned is that I had to choose to be happy. I always laugh when I hear Mary J. Blige song, All I Really Want Is to Be Happy. Why can't she be happy? What's keeping her from being happy? She got all that money and resources at her access. Why ain't she happy? Y'all, I'm just as happy as a clam and I don't know what it's called. Oh, it go like this. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, I got it. Hey, I got it, got it. Hey, 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 I got it, got it. Y'all, I ain't got no business doing stuff. But yeah, so, like I said, I had to learn to keep me happy. And I had to learn that I have to make me happy. A lot of people, you know, they walking around, doom and gloom, like life is on end. I promise y'all, life is better. I really do. Life is better. It really does. Pushback. Wait a minute. Hold on. Go, Professor say pushback. Go, Professor say pushback. What you say, go? What you say? No one chooses to be happy because we do not know what happy will show up. Happy does show up. I know what my happy look like. I know what my happy look like. And I know what my happy feel like. Because happiness is a feeling. It's a state of being. And my state of being is I choose to be in a happy state of being. Because if I'm not in a happy state of being, it's not a cute look for me. When I'm not in a good state of being, it's like I'm looking crazy and I'm acting crazier. So I just enjoy. Uh-oh. Tuli, what you do with my instructions? Bam, there it go. There it go. There it go. This is a short table. This table's short. I thought this was a high table. I'm listening. That's my song. Happy feelings. Hey. Hey, look. I seen them on 2 different continents. I love Frankie W. and Bass. I love Frankie W. and Bass. Oh, y'all, I'm already starting to mess up. I'm glad I looked at the directions. Glad I looked at directions. What, the curtains?
And the table.
Oh,
It's a short table.
it's okay. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I'm gonna help y'all make it work. Y'all, I'm just telling y'all. This is what I do. I get in there and I do stuff while I'm 3 to 6. Sorry. Y'all don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking cute though. I'm gonna be cute when I do it. No, I know what I'm doing. I used to do this when I was in the military, put stuff together. Because I had no choice. They can't see you. I see what you're doing. Y'all, she trying to hide from the camera.
Well, I do all that with videos and stuff. That's something.
But yeah, drop my stuff.
Done on the cook.
Okay. But yeah, y'all, that's what we gotta remember. We gotta decide we're gonna be choosing to be happy. And I understand, go professor, you're gonna push me back. But this is my thing about the state of happiness. I feel like I have to choose to be happy. Because I feel like if I don't choose to be happy, I have no other alternative but to be sad, upset, or nothing. And I like being happy. I like feeling happy. And then I also figured out with this whole situation that nobody can make me happy but me. It's up to me to choose to be happy and make me happy. That's where I'm at. So, hey, Pastor Nate, how you doing, darling? How are you today? Yeah, so that's where I'm at in life. I think that everybody has to choose to be happy. I think it's up to you to choose to be happy. I think it's you to, because I think God gives us free will. All right, so let's look at it that way. I figure we get free will. And with us having free will, we got the choice to either be happy or sad. And my thing is, guess what? I'm choosing happiness. I'm choosing to be happy. Because if I don't choose to be happy, what's the alternative? What is the alternative for me if I'm not happy? Tell me. What's the alternative if I'm not happy? If I don't choose to be happy? So, Pastor Nate, maybe you can help me with that question, that answer. What's the alternative if I choose not to be happy? Y'all don't know. Oh, I did it wrong. I put it upside down.
You did.
Yep, I did. I'm good.
Look,
You want me to look for something?
look in the bathroom and see that you see in the room that you can look in one of those things. It might be
If I can do what?
out and look.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all, we over here at the farm. I was outside, y'all. I had so much fun earlier. It opens the door for other emotions, depression, sadness, anger, hurt, etc. And those are all emotions that we feel. Those are all emotions that we feel. And Pastor Nate, you heard me say this before, that I've been diagnosed with bipolar depression. And I had to choose, like I said, to be happy. I put things in place to make sure that I stay on an even keel, like getting out the bed every day. Because I see some people, they be like, oh, I'm so sad, I'm so depressed, and they just stay in the bed. They don't take a shower, they don't brush their teeth, they don't comb their hair. That's all signs of depression. And the person ain't happy. And so, with me, it's a struggle and a fight every day. And you're right, it is a struggle and a fight every day. It's a struggle and a fight, not just for me, but for other people too. And I just thank God that I'm able to get up and do the things that I got to do. Because there's a lot of people, they get depressed, they get sad, and they get lost. And they can never find their happiness. I promise y'all, you can find your happiness. You just gotta find your happy place. And my thing is, finding your happy place does not depend on other people. That's the main point of this today. Finding your happy place is not contingent upon somebody else. Finding your happy place is contingent upon you. It's on you. It's what you do. You have to choose and find your happy place. My happy place, I just had a happy moment when I went outside and I fed the horses. And I'm going back out there and mess with the horses before I leave. You're right. Everybody doesn't believe in God. And another one of my happy places is in God. Because, Pastor Nate, you know, I believe in the word of prayer. I believe in the power of prayer. But I'm not so stupid to believe that if I pray and take no action, that God gonna make things just, some things mysteriously happen. But I believe that faith without works is dead. Faith is the prayer. The prayer shows that you have faith, but then you also have to go out and do the work. And part of doing the work is sometimes you just have to get off your lazy tail and do it yourself. And that's what I mean when I talk about choosing happiness. You have to get off yourself, off your stool and do nothing, and you have to choose to be happy, and you have to do the work. Sometimes and I know it's easier said than done. God knows I know. Y'all, I know it's easier said than done. I promise y'all I know. I was sad a lot of years. I wasn't happy a lot of years. But you gotta, sometimes to have friends, you must show yourself friendly. That's Bible. And that goes with, I don't know what help you need. I don't know what things I could do to help you if you don't tell me. And I had to figure that out, y'all, because I was walking around holding a lot of burdens in on myself. And causing myself stress and unhappiness and undue weirdness going on. And y'all, it was my fault. It really was my fault, because of the simple fact of the matter, instead of me just reaching out saying I need a little bit of help, I did. I wouldn't reach out. I ask that, I pray that if you feel like you can't find your center, your happy place, some people call it chakra and all of that stuff, I pray that you're going to seek help and seek out someone. But remember, you got to put in the work. You have to put in the work. I prayed. Me putting in my work was, I prayed. Then I went and asked somebody for help. I went and I go and lay on the couch, y'all. I believe laying on the couch is therapeutic, honey. And I'm going to tell y'all, people that think going to see somebody, going to see a psychiatrist, y'all think they're going to give you the answers. That's not what a psychiatrist does. They don't. What psychiatrists do is they give you okay, let me see. You say that you, all right, hold on. Y'all, I'm looking back. And I do. I do put the work into me. I put the work into me. I put the work into me. And and there's nothing wrong with people who believe in God. If that's what helps get them through the day, I would never take that away from them. Never. But I put the work into me. I had my works was I knew that I had to go see somebody, and then I had to change my attitude. Cause guess what? A lot of it is we got to make sure that our attitude is right, that our thinking is right. And I did. I had to change it. I had to change my thinking. Y'all, I got screws and stuff all over the floor. And part of my thinking was I had to decide that it wasn't up to nobody to make me happy. Y'all, I ain't lying. I had to call my first ex-husband and tell him I was so sorry. I had to apologize to that man because I had him walking around trying to think that it was his fault to make me, it was his responsibility to make me happy. It wasn't. It wasn't his responsibility. It was my responsibility to make me happy. And I was terrible for doing that. And the reason I'm saying this today, y'all know y'all like, what is she doing? I'm scoring in screws. The reason I'm talking about this today is because we got some parents that's walking around, grandparents, uncles, aunts, and they making people, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, and stuff like that. They walking around and they making people lives miserable because they making other people think that it's up to them to make them happy. And you can't make anybody else happy. You can't. You can't. Now, when I talked about my dad and I didn't say that my dad made me happy. I said the situation of he and I going out and eating ice cream and being together, our rides and our talks, that made me happy. I didn't say it was up to my dad to make me happy. So, it was up to me to decide that I wanted to be happy in that situation. Because y'all can walk outside where the horse is at. So that's my thing. Oh, y'all, I'm sweating. I know y'all probably like, this girl's sweating like she crazy. You're right. Only you can make yourself happy. Before you can love someone else, you got to learn to define what's in you and love yourself. Y'all, it's a whole lot of people that ain't loving themselves. Y'all, this is I told y'all I'm out at the farm today, and see if the horse is out here. Y'all, it's hot in here. You're right. Getting out to nature is another way of healing yourself. It is another way of healing yourself. That's why I come out here to the farm, y'all. And I chill with the horses and the grass and nature and stuff like that. Because it is so cool out here. Being out here is so great. Hey, Jewel. The farm is actually in South Carolina. It's in South Carolina. So, it's not a lake out here, but it's a lake at my house. I got a pond at my house. At my house, I got, Pastor Nate, I told you, I got about 7 acres down there in South Carolina too. But I'm at my friend's farm. We come out here. Actually, And that's exactly what I had put in there. And what we doing is now we're in the process of actually cleaning the pond out. And we're gonna put some more fish in there past the night. But this is actually the place where I come to come look at the horses, talk to the horses, touch the horses, feed the horses carrots and apples. Um, the guy that owns the place, he's my he's actually a friend of my the lady that I'm in here helping, and he told me, and he's a veteran, and he told me if I want to come down and go riding, he'll let me come down and go riding, and he got he got the pool out back. And he told me anytime I want to come down and go swimming, I can go swimming. Hey, Absalom, how are you, darling? How are you, dear? So that's all I'm saying. We got to decide. Oh, the horses are down in this pen down here. They're in their training pen. You say mandate in nature. Let me see. I should have had my other device. Mandate in nature is the best. Oh, meditate in nature is the best thing. Will and soak your feet in some mud. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't fish, but I got a lifetime fishing license. And I have a girlfriend, a friend girl. She fishes. My friend girl Tracy. She gonna see this later on. I like to call her Tracy from 2 counties over. If y'all see it, y'all will understand. She one of my city chicks in the sticks. She live in the city, but she from the sticks. And I'm a city chick that live in the sticks. And the two of us, we cool together. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I like going with her. She'll be like, "Come on, we going hunting." Now, I'm not going hunting with her. I always tell her, I am not going in the woods with no white people with no guns, especially when they've been drinking and they go yeehaw. Not doing that. I love my Tracy, but she know me and her. We always talk about this. But me and her, we do things like she'll come over to the house and we'll set up cans and we do the shooting range because we not in the woods. I can see her well. She not hiding in a bluff on me. But nah, she wouldn't do that. But the thing is, she and I will sometimes we'll go fishing. Okay, so this is my ideal of fishing. We go out, we got rods, and she'll bring the bait. I'll bring water and juice and a chair. I have an umbrella. I have my hat, my sunscreen, and I have the gun and a machete. No, I had the gun. She had a machete because just in case, like we run into a snake or something. And okay, I'm with you, Absalom. I'm with you. But what we would do is we go down there to my pond and we fish. And I'm gonna tell y'all what my ideal of fishing is. So I set up my chair and then I put my umbrella up. You know, one of the big beach umbrellas. I have a big beach umbrella, have my hat on, have my sunscreen and everything. And then I'll hand her my rod and she'll put my bait on. And then she'll hand me my rod back and I'll throw it, I'll cast it, and then I sit it down on the tree, the little tree thing that I got, the whole of the rods, and then I'll take a nap and I'll look at the water. I'll look at the dragonflies. I'll look at the little frogs jump across the pond. I just listen at the water ripple. And then I'll start kind of meditating and I'll go off on my own and I'll just kind of like doze off. And then she'll go, "You got a bite." Reel it in. And then I get the reel and I start reeling it in. So that's my ideal fishing. So if anybody ever go fishing with me, I'm just telling y'all, I'm not putting the bait on and I'm not taking the fish off. I'm not putting the bait on and I'm not taking the fish off. Because I'm scary. I don't like my hands to be nasty. So that's where I'm gonna be at. But that's my ideal. That's one of my things, my ideals of happiness. I like doing that. And one day, Pastor Nate, you know you got an open invitation up to the house. And right now, one of the reasons why we out here trying to get the farm together is because I plan on having a get together out here at the farm. And don't get them carrots either in my day. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, carrots either. I don't like putting worms on the hook. I don't like. I love to eat fish. We gonna do a fish fry on Saturday. Saturday we having a fish fry down here. They're having a barbecue. I don't like all that extra stuff. They got a whole bunch of food that they have. We having a graduation birthday party for my girlfriend's daughter. She graduated from college, y'all. She did. So she went to high school, and here in our town, you go to high school and you can get in this program where you go to college, and they'll pay for you to go to college, y'all. They'll pay for our young people to go to college 2 years, so they'll have an associate's degree from college before they even had their high school diploma. And that's what she did. She got her associate's degree. But the thing is, so she went to the 4 year to the university. She only had to go 2 years because they had already paid for her. So she only had to get 2 years of college, which is cool. Uh, Jewel, I'll make sure. Jewel, you want to come over Saturday? Jewel, email me. Yespicturelady@gmail.com. And I'll get your information. You can come up on Saturday. I'll be up here at the farm on Saturday, chilling. And you're not that far from me. I told you we real close to each other. You on the border. I mean, I'm on the border. I'm on the Georgia South Carolina border, so we real close. And I'm telling y'all. So what we doing is we doing some extra work here at the farm, like getting the upstairs ready and stuff. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a invite some friends down, and we have a weekend because they got 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, um, the bonus room back here, den right, uh, den right here, living room and formal dining room. So yeah, it's real nice, nice big kitchen. I'm telling y'all, this place is beautiful. So I already told them. Yes, picturelady@gmail.com. Hey, Tampa girl, how are you, darling? Yes, YES, picture lady @gmail.com. It's all one word. So email me and we'll talk. I'll get you the address and everything. Y'all, so we're gonna come up here. I'm gonna be up here Saturday. I'm gonna take some pictures. We're gonna do fish fry. We're gonna be eating. They gonna eat hot dogs. I don't like hot dogs. So yeah. My brother's gonna come over here and put it in the chat, reasoning. Reasoning how I make you a mod. I don't know how to make you a mod, girl. Can I do it from here? Let me see. Reason how I make you a mod. Let me see. Touch you. Add moderator. Bam. There you go. You're a moderator. Reason to put it in there. But guess what? Go professor. Guess what? It's gonna be so much other veggies here and fruit. It's gonna be fruit veggies here. Already clicked on your name. It's on there. You already a mod. I see the wrench. I see the wrench. So go ahead and put my email in there. Y'all reasoning that's my A1 day one with a crazy self. Y'all will never see her on camera. Ever. Never, ever, never, ever will you see her on camera. Cause she is funny as ever. But that's my girl. That's my A1 day one. Reasoning. Don't forget, June 26th, they having the big concert down here. Don't forget. You gotta call me. You gotta make this plan. You should come down for that weekend. Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. No, I'm not in Tampa. I'm actually in South Carolina. I'm down in South Carolina. I live in South Carolina. I live on the Georgia South Carolina border, y'all. I'm out in the country. I call it the country. This God's country. That's what I call it. You in South Carolina, Absalom? I love being down here. I ain't lying. I am not lying. I'm like an hour from oh, you're near Charleston. I'm close to Columbia. I'm like between Columbia and Augusta. I'm actually real close to Augusta. I go to Augusta to go shopping. That's where I go to go shopping. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And I love it. Y'all, I'm telling y'all I love it. So they having a big concert here in June. They having what I tell you, uh Sir Charles and uh Mystic Mystical, all of those oh wait a minute, Gold Professor. I'm Gold Professor and I'm a vegan. And did it work? Let me see. Let me see if I did it right. Go Professor, type something in the chat. I'm Go Professor, and I'm a vegan. Yeah, Tucker. You know what? I live, Miss Hogs. Hey, I live near Augusta too. Y'all, I had to wrench up Go Professor. That's my velvety voice, prayer warrior in the morning. He offered them words up into the universe. Y'all gotta come hear him. I'm Go Professor, and I'm a vegan every morning at 0530 Pacific time. Y'all, that's 8:30 Eastern time. He there every morning. This morning he talked about uh, the state of happiness. Oh, yes. Y'all, I'm telling y'all though, my thing is, my state of happiness is when I come down here to the phone. I do love Gold Professor. I love him. I love his voice. I love just his how he says it, and I appreciate him. I appreciate your time and your energy. See, Gold Professor, I'm taking your stuff, taking your stuff, I'm borrowing it. I enjoy your time, your presence, and your energy. That's how I feel when I hear his voice in the morning. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, I like to surround myself with cool people. Um, I like to surround myself with people with like minds. But everybody around me don't have a like mind. But y'all, they go to horses. Charlie, y'all, he walking away. I guess he tired. I guess he like, I'm tired. Y'all, I'm gonna walk over here so y'all can see the horses. Let me see if they'll come to the gate. Because they usually come to the gate when I come out. They go one. He coming to the gate. Come here. Y'all don't know which horse this is. Oh, what's your matter? Hey, Charlie. Y'all see him? I don't have a carrot right now. I'll bring y'all carrots later on. But y'all, this is what I do. I come out here and I get centered. So this is what I told y'all. I like to come out here and look at the horses and play with the horses, rub on the horses and touch on the horses. And I'm going in the house and wash my hands because I don't like the horse smell. Y'all, something got in my nose. So y'all, that's what they do. I come out here and I deal with the horses. Y'all, something got in my face, like a bug or something. Y'all can't stand bugs. I'm surprised I'm not running and hollering and leaving the camera where it's at. I don't know how I made it in the army. Because if I pretended like I seen a bug, I was running. Hate bugs. Off is my best friend. Off and raid. Cause I ain't gonna let them have it. Bugs, spiders, and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all, that's the horses. That's what I do. So when I tell y'all I come down to the farm, this is the farmhouse. And I'm gonna come out and feed them some carrots later on. Be like, yeah, we happy to see you with the carrots, lady. So that's what we do. But anyway, y'all, it's been about an hour. I'm about to go back in here and finish building this table. Cause it's almost 2 o'clock. I wanna be home about 4. This table ain't gonna take that long. But I thank y'all for coming and joining me today. I thank y'all for vibing with me. Y'all, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back and we'll talk about some other things. But I will be, y'all, I will be showing part of the party on Saturday. Y'all will see me shaking my groove thing, doing my dance. Hey, do your dance. But anyway, y'all, I'm gone. And I love y'all. And as my mama says, live, love, and laugh. And as my daddy says, Lord, make us a blessing so we can be a blessing. Y'all, that's my thing. That's where I found my greatest joy, being a blessing to others. That's where I find my happy place, being a blessing to others. And I hope I bless somebody. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, if you're feeling in a state of some kind of way and it's not happiness, do what you got to do. All right? I'm out. Peace. 2 fingers.